So I'm Spencer Gore. I run the European Medical Group. We publish the European Medical Journal. It's 20 different journals that we publish throughout the year across various different therapeutic areas, so from cardiology to oncology to diabetes. So the reason I work with Fluid and Andy, so I met Andy at a networking event probably about 7 or 8 years ago, and I didn't know what business coaches were, and so I said, what's a business coach do? And he sort of gave me his version of what a business coach does, and basically saying, if you go to the gym, do you push yourself as hard as you can, or do you push yourself harder if you have a personal trainer? And we sort of left it there, and at the time I owned a different business, and the business partner I had didn't really see the benefits of business coaches. And so anyway, a few years later I set up a different business, the European Medical Group, and I got back in touch with Andy, seen him pretty much every week since then for the last 6 years or so. I'm at the top of the tree, so to speak here. I don't have peers. I have people that work for me and report into me, but I don't have peers that I can go to if I've got problems or issues or I just need a bit of advice. And Andy fills that sort of spot for me really nicely. So if I'm ever not sure of anything or I just need a sounding board, Andy works really well for that. As a secondary thing, what we also do is we put in a very structured plan in terms of how we lay the foundations for the business, and we work for all the different departments, and we just put a structure in place that we wouldn't otherwise have.
I'm Dan Healy. I have 2 roles here. One is the part owner of the company. The other side is running the sales division. So I see Andy to look at 2 things. One is self-improvement, so continuous improvement to make sure I personally am getting better rather than standing still and letting others catch up with me. The second side is ensuring that what my focus is for that month isn't slipping. One of the key things is we all speak the same language, which means that when we're discussing issues, when we're discussing challenges and the solutions to them, we all know why we're discussing them and how important it is to verbalise these things so that we can come up with solutions.
We're not just reliant on me, the old saying, you don't know what you don't know. And working with Andy, who works with hundreds of other businesses, he can give me advice on what things we should be doing, what we shouldn't be doing. It also means the more I'm learning, I can pass that knowledge on, so we're not getting a knowledge gap between the staff and myself. So the impact we've had as a result of those benefits has been huge growth. When I first started seeing Andy, it was me and 2 interns. We've now got 38 staff, a lovely office in central London as well as an office in Chelmsford. We're now working with 19 of the top 20 pharmaceutical companies in the world. So the impact is we've got the confidence to go out and fulfil our potential. I think you can summarise it all in knowledge. I've got experience, I've got education, I've learnt new skills, but I think it all comes down to knowledge. %. I think there's at least 4 people I've recommended that currently work with Fluid. It's certainly something I would highly recommend to anyone that wants to grow a business fast. The only people I wouldn't say use Fluid are to our competitors.